Hey fellow nerds, welcome back to the channel, welcome to another video, or welcome, just welcome if you're new to the channel. Today we are going to be building this bad boy. That is an Ork Big Mek. That's going to set you back 70 points in your army. Well worth those 70 points in my opinion. This cost me 26 English pounds. Let's get started on building this. If I can get the film off, that is. There we go. Now I learnt some an interesting little snippet of orc lore, if you will, today. They use their teeth as currency. So if they're short on currency, they'll just smash another orc in the gob and take their teeth and spend them. Brilliant. But I'm also told that they grow teeth back faster than sharks, so infinite supply of money. That looks so cool. I'm going to follow these instructions. Don't think I'm going to need too much. There's not that many pieces. What are we looking at? Maybe 20 pieces? What am I going to go with? I love the look of that drill. But I do also love the look of the claw. What are my weapon options? So... we got two choices here, haven't we? By the look of things. Yeah. I think we're going to go with the drill. Which appears to be in the right hand. Is it in the left hand or right hand? It's in the right hand on this, the back of the box here. Yeah, I think we're going to go with this. This that's displayed on the back. Although I do think that looks pretty badass too. Can we not go with the drill and that? I don't know. What's in there? Would help if I had the base out, wouldn't it? I was wondering what was rattling around in there. Can we not go with the drill and this thing? I don't even know what that is. Anti-fly 3+. Devastating wounds. That's that. Right, okay. These don't seem to have a name. The drill. I think I'm going to go with the drill and the anti-fly 3+. Although this thing seems to have more... What's this sword thing? I still need to look that up, you know. I need to learn what these actually mean. Like I say, I keep saying I'm very, very new to this hobby. Literally just building these with the intention of painting. As you can see in the background, I've got Runherd and Gretchen's primes now, ready to paint them. I would like to paint them on video, but I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. Because my camera is mounted on my magnifying glass, so I'm going to have to perhaps put it on the tripod and maybe have it over here, looking sideways on. I don't know yet. I'll have to try and figure that out. I'm not particularly great at painting either. I'm not terrible, as I've mentioned in previous videos. Right, let's get building this. I'm going to go with the drill. What is this hazardous thing? So it's got a shorter range, but it seems to do... What is this? I think that looks cooler. I'm just going to go with what I think looks coolest. Yeah, I'm going to go with this, the drill on this arm, and the anti-fly 3+ on the left arm. Right, let's get building. What do we need? It's so small, this instruction booklet. We need 1, 2, and 3. Nice and simple. So one is this, right? The body. Yes, right. So I realised they've been calling those run thirds at the back. They're actually called Runtherd. Runtherd and Gretchen. 2 and 3. And I did a little bit of reading about them as well. Apparently they're the only ones that have the patience to deal with their younger cousins, the Gretchens. So they will actively round them up and train them. Also, they're a little bit like slave masters. Apparently they sell them as well. There we go. Hopefully they get lots of teeths. Right, we've got 1, 2 and 3 there. Let's put them together. So it looks like 1 is the kind of foundation for the other 2 parts to go on. I'm going to put that just there so I can see that better. That's quite small. So 2, 3. So 3 goes on like that. 2, what? 2 goes on like that? Okay. Let's get my trusty glue. Let's get that stuck together. So the contact point is mostly the shin by the look of things. Or am I putting it on wrong? Oh no, it goes slightly at an angle. Oh, okay, yeah, it's a good job I didn't stick it on like that then, hey? That would make sense, wouldn't it? Because that bit's cut out. Yeah, that makes way more sense, doesn't it? There we go. So Big Meks apparently are the looked at as being the most intelligent orcs, and they'll build most of the machinery, including their own. Right, we're not going to go with 7, 4 even. We're going to cut that off, put it to one side. That will go in the spares. I realise I haven't primed Runtherd's gun and whip. We're not going to need 5 either, are we? Don't think so anyway, not at this point. Where is 5? That's here. What even is that? Put that to one side. Let's try not to knock the glue over. Let's put that out of the way. What head are we going to go for? 7's looking like the one that I'm going to pick. Yeah, I like the big metal jaw. It reminds me of Trap Jaw from He-Man. You guys remember that cartoon? I guess we'll stick that on straight away. Because why not? How does that go on? Ah, like that, nice and easy, okay. Sometimes it looks like quite fiddly, but then it just fits really... Why is that glue not coming out? And it just fits really nicely. How's that not coming out? It was coming out a minute ago. There we go. Oh, no, it's just come pouring out. Beautiful. Absolute pain in the butt. Well, at least that will stick on well, too well. Just going to use that spare bit to tidy that up in there a little bit. And just wipe it off on the cloth that I've got just down here. Yeah, I like that head. Really reminds me of Trapjaw. Trapjaw? Okay, what's next? Let's turn this over. What on earth is that? 13 and 14. It's all come out down the bottom down there. I'm wondering whether that's come out and ran down the metal instead of coming actually through it. Stick my drawing pin in there. Safety pin even. Hopefully that fixes that. Right, what do we need? We need 13 and 14. Right, there's 13. And 14's right next door. What was I saying about Big Meks? Yeah, they make all of their own machinery. They'll often make the war bosses weapons as well, which can often go against them, apparently, because some of them get a little bit too big for their boots and will then end up challenging the war bosses and having their own weapons used against them, which is unfortunate. But yeah, don't challenge the war boss. That's probably the answer to that, isn't it? What does this go? On the front there, it would seem. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, imagine that. You challenge your war boss, and then your own weapon's pulled on you, and you're like, oh, yeah, I know how well that works. Or how well it doesn't work. Badass. Okay, so what do we need now? We need 11. No, we need 8, 9 glued together. So we'll start with that. I think they're over here. Yes. So we got 8. What even is that? 9. Some sort of engine, maybe? Um, 10 and 11. 10. And 11. It's got like a skull there. I thought that was a Necron head for a second. Okay, so let's glue these together then. Yeah, it looks like these look like pistons or something, or battery wiring. Okay, so that goes in there. Should we put these on first? It looks like we should put this on first. It looks like that goes on like that. Yeah, nice and easy. Like I always say, always do a dry run first. I don't want to teach you guys to suck eggs, but certainly works for me. He says, struggles to put a bit back together. Yeah, okay. That's done. Where does this banner go? Seems to go on the back there. What? I am very confused. Where does that go? This should be a little... Oh, there. Oh, wow. That's really, Yeah, I might stick that on last. I think we're going to stick that on his top first. Seems to be a pretty big gap between his shoulders and the actual... If I put that on wrong... Maybe... Does it go that way instead? No, it goes at the back. Right, if that's like that, it's saying it goes on like that. What? But then the image makes it look like it's at the back. So it was alright. Okay, let's put that back on. Yeah, okay. Let's whack some glue in there. I'm going to be generous in there. So we've got a good bit of connection to hold that together. Love it. It's coming together. It does look like a big gap under there though, doesn't it? If you can see that. It's a pretty big gap. I'm suddenly realising that that's going to be super difficult to get any detail in there, so that's just going to be a solid green mess under there. I probably shouldn't have glued that in. Okay, whatever. I've glued it now, so I have to live with it. Right, this needs to go on here. Just there like that. It doesn't seem like it has much purchase on there, but there we go. Hopefully that will hold. Should do. Right. Let that dry for a second. Right, what's next? 15 goes on the back the other side. I'm noticing that there's an arm attached there. Perhaps I should put the arm on. Where's the arm with the drill? Interesting. Why is that arm with the drill not on these instructions? Oh, here we go. So the arm is the same for all of them. So we need... Well, that's telling me to put number 4 on, but that's the... I don't want that. Oh, we do... Oh, it's in the image. The little... It's not actually attached to the arm, the drill. It's the, kind of, I guess, the power arm or the cage on the back. That confused me slightly. Fortunately, that goes on nicely under there, so I don't have to worry too much. That was panic stations for a second there, guys. I thought I'd messed that up. These aren't cheap to be making mistakes either, are they? £26 for this one figure. I understand why people 3D print them. I feel like £26 is a little bit excessive for this. I think I'd be happy to be paying around £15. I don't know about you, let me know in the comments below. Do you think £26 too much for this? Or do you think it's about right? I mean, I was obviously happy to pay it, because I paid it, but... okay, what would be next then? So we would be on this page then, wouldn't we? So number 15. Let's cut that spare head off, so he's not distracting me. And we'll put him to one side. 15 is here. Let's try coming at that from the back. That's easier. Okay, so 15 goes on the back here. On there, like that. That doesn't seem right. Oh, like that. What? No, that doesn't seem right either. What? I am very confused. So that's angled like that to suggest that the pipe goes in there. Like that. Oh, like that. Oh, this is so confusing. And then 19 and 20 will go on the back over there. Right, okay. Okay, yeah. Well, that's done now. 19 and 20. 19. And 20. 19 goes on the other side. What? Right, let's attach 20 first. So it's going to go on there like that. And then that top pipe goes in to there, and the bottom pipe goes in around the bottom. So I would guess that goes in there? Ah, yes, it does. Right, okay. So we've got a few points of contact. That one, and that one, and that one. Beautiful. Where else is that contacting? We don't need any more, do we? That seems like a lot of glue. Let's make sure it's all pushed in nicely. Got all these wires on the back and stuff. It's like organised chaos, isn't it? Right, what's next? Now we get to choose the weapons, okay. So 24 and 25. And 25, where are you? 24. $25. So I've got to be careful here because that needs to go on first. I've done that before. Glued it on. Glued it together and then gone, oh no, and had to pry it apart. Okay, it needs to go. Oh. There we go. Look at the veins and the stitches in his arm. It's like he's stapled himself back together. Absolute psycho. They are big boys, aren't they? Let's just compare him to what they're called, Runthead. The size difference. There's a few feet in that, isn't there? Wow. Okay. Absolutely love this model. So much detail. I'm just noticing the little lightning thing on there, so that is the battery, like I thought before. Right, I want to get the rest of that gun on, and we want to get the drill on there, don't we? So we need 26, 27, and 29. So 26. $27. I was just thinking, do any of you guys own any stocks in Games Workshop? Myself, I do. They've been going up recently. Made a pretty penny on those if they stay up. It's always quite a volatile situation though, so it's quite possible that it will go back down. But with the Amazon TV show and with the 2 new games coming out, the video games, especially the Total War 40k, I'm really looking forward to that. I think the stocks are going to go up even more. But I am not a financial advisor, disclaimer. So please don't take that as financial advice. This is not meant to be. Like I say in the description, we talk a little bit of nonsense here sometimes. Right, so that needs to go either side. So, I should have paid attention to which side. I'm imagining it's not going to make too much difference. I think they fit either side. Doesn't really matter, does it? They're pretty much the same thing. I guess we'll find out if I stick it on the wrong side. We're going to put a little bit of glue in there. And a little bit of the other side. And then a little bit in there, because that's where the... Oh, shoot. It's the short bit of the back by the looks of it. So that goes like that. Okay. Ooh. Missed that. There we go. And the same on this side. And hopefully they go together. They do not. I've put them on the wrong side, I think. Such a lot of that. Of course I've put them on the wrong side. 50-50 chance. Well, it's better to discover it now than in 10 minutes when it's dried. Oh, you little sod. Get in there. There we go. I'm going to put a bit more glue on there. Shit, that's melting. Why is that not going together? Perhaps they were together in the right way. Anyway. Yeah, that's not going together. There's like a gap at the top. Which I would have preferred to be at the bottom, to be honest, so perhaps they were on the right way. Yeah, I think they were on the right way before. Okay, well, we're committed now, so I don't want to take that off again. It's not going to make too much difference. That looks badass, doesn't it? Right, where's the drill? The drill is the next part, isn't it? So what do we need? We need 18. What's this thing? Have I missed where that's supposed to go? Oh, next page. Getting ahead of myself there. So we need 18 and 16. And 16. It goes like that by the looks of it. Yeah. Now, how does that go on? I think it goes on like that? Goes over the top like that by the looks of it. Okay. So glue on the top. Sometimes I swear I need glasses. And then there like that. That's looking like a solid unit. Just look at that. That's badass. Well, I think it is anyway. Let's bring that up closer to the camera. I'll take a photo of it as always, stick it on my Threads account. If you're new here, that's the Sprue Cutter Chronicles, all one word on Threads. Let's stick him on the base. Oh, in fact, no, let's not stick him on the base. We need to stick the whirligig on the back, don't we? Let's stick that on first. Where does it actually go? I think it goes on this part. Let's cut it off the sprue. Let's lay him on his back for a second. I nearly dropped that then. Let's cut this off. Looks like some sort of makeshift Tesla coil, doesn't it, or something? I can imagine this spinning furiously on the back. I've just realised something. I forgot to stick these things on the front of this. 28. Okay, we'll come back to that. It almost looks like the middle of that almost looks like the Tony Stark's arc reactor. Anyway, that's what it reminds me of. So we're going to stick that on there. That doesn't seem to have any kind of anchor point, so I guess we're just waiting for that to take hold. There we go. In fact, I'm going to angle it so I can see the pipes behind better. There we go. So, we need to stick you on your base. It looks like there's plenty of contact points. Here we go with a shaky arm again. Crying out loud. I was going to stand you there. We're almost done with this guy. In fact, I'm going to angle that slightly more. There we go. We're almost done with this guy. Look at, I like the way he's leaning back like he's about to unleash with this, whatever it is, lightning thing. Right, we've got sprues here. We need the 28s off of here. And then this sprue can go in the bin. Seems like a lot of waste of plastic. I think some people use it for terrain, don't they? You can build bits on the bases. I don't have a particularly great imagination. I guess you could use these spike things. I know people cut them up and use them to build stuff, but I tend to just chuck them in the bin. That looks cool as well, doesn't it? The claw. Keep that up there. We can't change our mind now. We're committed, guys. Right, what are these? So we need to stick a little bit of glue in each of these little holes. And then try and stick these in without them falling out all over the bit. I don't think this is going to go very well. I've just realised there's things coming off the back there. Let's just push that on there a little bit firmer. God. I'm dreading this. Especially I don't want them wonky. Although I guess they're supposed to... Oh, Christ. I do not have a very delicate touch. I suppose they are supposed to point in... Oh my gosh. Oh no. This has all gone Pete Tom. God, it doesn't help that I got really shaky hands. This is where he falls off the base now as well. Take a breath. Hold it. There we go. Don't touch it anymore. Just leave that. Right, guys, we're done with that. Very chuffed with that. Looks like a really cool piece. Let's bring him up here just for a quick close up. Realising that light's really bleaching him. Let's turn the brightness down just once, twice. It's looking pretty cool. I like that. I'll get a picture of that, put it up shortly, just along with the stat sheet as well, so you guys can have a look at the stats and abilities that they've got. But that is a cool piece. I'm looking forward to him joining the rest of the army. Look at the size of him compared to the runt herd. And these little Gretchens, they're tiny compared to him. That's crazy. Right, thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate you being here. Appreciate you watching. Please like and comment if you can. And I'll see you on the next video. Till then, good night.